Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Denver Nuggets full game highlights, analysis, reaction, and review. Let's jump right into it. As you can see, the house in there at what that place is called? The Ball Arena. It was packed in there. They definitely wanted to come see the Trail Blazers versus the Nuggets. Support the hometown guy, Chauncey. It was a packed house, man. It was exciting there. We were definitely looking to see how the team was going to respond after those two losses, back to back to the Thunder. So as you can see Dame right there. Dame was, and this was a good turning point, in my opinion, leading up to that little bit of time off. At least it's really not time off. I mean, they got the opportunity to finally get some good practice in. But this was good, you know, for guys to really kind of get locked in on what we want to work on. You know, when we get this time to practice and hit the gym together, what kind of things we want to work on and build. And this was good to kind of, you know, what you want to fix and what you want to improve. You know what I'm saying? What you want to change and what you want to just build on or add to. As we saw some very nice, some action in the first half with the young guys. With Shaedon Sharpe out there, with Keon and Ant. Remember, Ant's still young also. I mean, we kind of tend to forget Ant's 23 years old, you know, which, you know, for me, I know, like Shaedon, Trendon, I know some of these guys aren't really ready yet for some crucial playoff type basketball situations, you know, where everything's magnified, you know, where possession counts, where you can't just do something that you can just make up for in the next couple possessions, and you need to take care of the ball right now. You need to get this bucket right now. You need to, you know, execute right now. You know what I'm saying? Offensively and defensively. Nice, strong finish by Jerami Grant, who's continued to play strong and continues to look to be getting stronger. I mean, impressive with what Jerami is doing. Nurk also, I'll get to Nurk in a minute. But you can kind of see that this time coming up will be a good time to get the young guys some time in the gym, see where their head is at, where their focus is at, not just in the way of gauging how to continue to bring them along, you know. Do I want to throw them in the fire, or do I kind of still want to take things easy? And, you know, if I kind of see something I don't like, we just going to, you know, go with the veterans for the rest of the game for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Which is what we've been having to do. And that's just not, again, that's not a knock on their ability. That's just saying that some of these moments have been like playoff-like moments where we're trying to keep ourselves in playoff contention while still growing, building, and becoming better. That's not easy. That's a tough thing to do. But nonetheless, this is something that we're trying to do and we're capable of doing, as we see Jerami Grant with another finish right there. Nice finish by Jerami Grant, who, like I said, continues to play strong. And you see he's making the best of what he's doing on the floor, meaning he's not just taking opportunities to do things that's taking away from anybody else or throwing the team out their rhythm, or because as you can see with some of the possessions we kind of get in this game, what I noticed, when we got this lead, we kind of got a little relaxed on defense. We see nice finish right there. Pass from half court. Wow. We kind of got relaxed on defense, it seems like. And the Nuggets were able to make their run. And then when you have Ant and Dame, this is something Coach Billups said, when you have Ant and Dame, sometimes you, and Jerami as well, sometimes you kind of get caught up in the relying on those guys to save the day. And it just hasn't happened the past couple games, nor should it in that situation, because you don't want it. You're not trying to build your team this way, you know. So you don't. That's fool's gold, right? That's what they. That's one of the things that would be considered to be fool's gold. That's not what you really want. So we'll see. As we see a nice finish by Jamal Murray right there. So we'll see, if we realize sooner or later, which we, coming up on this, which we already have. I already know for a fact that that was something spoke about, playing like two different teams, and we want to get that real gold. We don't want to be chasing that fool's gold. We want to get that real gold, you know what I'm saying, that appreciates in value. So this is something that definitely was something that we were looking forward to building on. As we see Dame with the deep three right there. And again, we have to figure out how to get Ant consistently a factor game in and game out without the seesaw, the offensive seesaw in the backcourt. Your turn, my turn. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a better way, and there is. We just have to get used to trusting that and realizing those opportunities while they're out there. More times than not, because again, like you said, we've been doing that in the first part of the season. Like Coach said, it's just some slippage that we gotta, tighten. Excuse me. That we got to tighten up. And you see Jamal Murray with the step back right there. My goodness. And then this is during the time where the young guys kind of get worn down mentally with, the expectations, the requirements, the adjustments. Nice offensive rebound right there by Trendon. Just the wear and tear of, having to learn things and do things and apply it and then earn minutes. And I mean, it's tough, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of wears on you. So this is a good time for the young guys to get re-energized mentally. Wow, nice shot right there by Ant. I don't even remember that. As we see the breakout finish right there, Bruce Brown. Jokic, my goodness. I mean, let's go ahead and speak about Jokic since Jokic is tremendous. I mean, that guy is tremendous. I like what Coach Billups was trying to do this game, and switching Jeremy on Jokic to just to give a different look. See, a lot of people, Jeremy guarding guards. Jeremy obviously now from the point down to the five, Jeremy can guard them all. Now it's not about always it's a lockdown thing. It's just about, can we slow him down, give him a different look to give other guys an opportunity to do some other things on defense. Shoot the gap, take away offensive rebound opportunities from them. It's just different things that you're trying to accomplish. It's not always the obvious. And I liked what I saw with when Coach put Jeremy on Jokic, just because Jokic was just doing whatever he wanted to Drew. I mean, I like Drew. I like Drew, but Jokic had Drew exactly where he wanted him, and was just kind of the way Luka had Ant that game. That early game against the Mavericks, when he was just hunting Ant on all the screen. Whoever Ant was guarding, come set that screen. Come set that screen. That's kind of how Jokic was with Drew, and he didn't even have to ask for no screen, obviously. So it was good to see, the adjustments, and it's always a gamble, And not only that, it's gathering data. You know what I'm saying? So it's always working. It's always going to work out in our favor if we apply it properly, which we will. You can better believe that this team is gathering data, and we're going to get to a position where we're applying all that data. With the 3 days in between games that we have coming up, it'll be a good opportunity to get that time in the gym and start processing a lot of that data. And not just the gym, in the film room, in the theater as well. And start processing that data, you know what I'm saying? because now we're getting it's getting towards that midpoint, and we're going to be coming down the stretch pretty soon. And the pressure's going to ratchet up a little bit. We're going to need more production from the bench. Like I said, guys are really going to get a little more. That playoff air is you're gonna feel it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to get to the playoffs. So guys are gonna start pushing and pressing, and we got to make sure that while we're pushing and pressing, it's a matter of the effort and execution and awareness and all of those things at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing we want to build to, and again. We already know that this coaching staff understands that, and this is what they're preaching already. So, I mean, it's good things to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Again, you can see the lack of focus here and there. You can see, everybody's not out there with the same type of, even with the lack of focus that Keon may have here and there. But you can see in the way Keon plays, you can see that he'll have lapses less than more. You know what I'm saying? He won't have that many lapses. You can see that Keon will definitely do his best to stay locked in for however long he's on the court, and that's what you want from all the young guys. Keon's been through it though. Now remember what Keon had to go through last season. So Keon has built that type of fire. You know what I'm saying? He's as far as there's been logs thrown on that. He's put some on himself. He's built that intensity, and that's what it's all about. It's creating intensity for yourself out there on the court. Do you have some intention and do you have some intensity? That's what Coach Billups wants to see, and quite frankly, that's what's going to make this team with the pieces that it has a very, very good team. Intensity and intention. So we'll see where that leads to, and if we can apply that. So thank you guys for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can hear I'm getting over this cold from Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays to everybody out there. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. All right.